Alrighty, welcome everybody to the podcast. We are kicking it off with TPP The Peasant Podcast. We are the community Dayz console podcast directed for the community, featuring owners, coders, streamers and players from the game we all love. We discuss everything from updates to ideas to help the community and devs understand what it's like to play our game. Sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes it can be a pain in the ass. How is everybody in the chat going tonight? Big turnout. Welcome, welcome. Let's start right up the top. I am Mate kicks in. Aurora's here. Tick's here. Hello, hello. Who else do we have in the chat? Scrolling down. Chill Rob in the house. Welcome, everybody. Mr. Warden in the house. Hello, hello. Hope everyone's having an absolutely lovely day. Today's guest,
Alright, get sunshine.
of course, we've got our co-host. We've got our co-host, ADKQ, and Smiley's got a gun. Our guest today, co-host, or Andrew, from Armageddon. We have TBAG from Custom Dayz Service and the Madness crew.
Splints in the bag too.
And we have Epicfailwinner from the old deathmatch server. More moved into the content creator and the coder side of things. We're going to be really grilling these guys today, getting right into them.
Stop interfering with me.
Clutch starting Twitch. Twitch can be a pain in the ass.
You all still hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, alright, cheers and thanks.
Yeah.
Bud's going alright, it's going alright. We're just about to kick off the podcast now. We just had a few medical issues.
Punch ya.
You know, the usual drama that goes through. Alright everybody, how you doing?
Hello, mate.
Doing good?
Nice and dandy. Very good. Oh, sorry.
That's it, you got to tuck yourself in.
I'm in there.
We got you split up and everything.
Do the tuck.
That's
Gotta
it.
do the tuck in.
We're going to do that's it, just form in line. I'll introduce our co-host first. We have Smiley's Got a Gun, who's a little worse for wear this week. The guests have got into her early, trying to cripple her for the
A
end.
little sick.
That's it. And we got Mr.
Fine.
Q.
May die.
Also in the wars,
How we going?
unless he fixed his leg already.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's nice and healed now.
It's nice and healed.
Careful, it's a long drop down there.
it's a bit of a fall. We've also got our guest, TBAG, rolling over here in the military. Beautiful.
All the women are getting hard over TBAG being on today, huh?
That's it.
Giving that sweet voice.
Smiley is anyway.
Ooh.
She loves these episodes. She gets to take the audio home and slowly but surely listen to it at night time. We've got Banana Man, Mr. Epic. How are you, Epic?
Hello, mate.
And then we've got Andrew in the Bush Wookie from Armageddon. Welcome.
Cheers. Good to be here. Cheers.
How's everyone's week going? Not too bad? Busy?
Maze
Yeah,
balls.
pretty busy.
My week's always
Yeah.
in maze balls.
Baseballs, hectic and crazy.
Yeah, it's been good. Long hours at work. Thank God it's the weekend and I get a free day off tomorrow. Happy King's birthday tomorrow. Whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah, public long
Oh
weekend.
wait, did we get that off?
Yeah, we get it off, but I'm working. So you might get the chill day off.
Wait, does that mean I've got children tomorrow?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's it. Fucking. That's what duct tape's for, Smiley. That's what duct tape's for.
Yeah.
Hands, feet, mouth, closet. Done.
That's just a normal Saturday night, Greedy.
That's it. That's just you.
It's just me.
That's it. All right, let's kick into our one-on-ones. Mr. Teabag, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Good night, yeah.
We're going well. So we'll start off. When did you start playing the game we love, Xbox Dayz?
Oh, me. Back then, Armour days. Long time ago. I left it for a long time. 'Cause I was playing Miscreated and stuff like that when it came out on console. I jumped back to it after a little while of putting up with other server owners. I decided to give it a crack myself, and
That's when the
4 years
rabbit
into
hole
it, I'm
opened
still
up.
doing
That's it.
it. Yeah.
Fucking hectic. I do find that a lot of people get the shits with fucking how people run stuff and have a crack themselves. Some people jump back into being a player, and then some people dive into the coding world and never come back.
Yeah, you soon find out it ain't as easy as you think it is going to be when you first jump into it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You have to give credit to some of the owners that do get ratty over the years, because we do put up with a lot of shit.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So I know you don't play much because you're more of a coder builder side of it, but how many hours do you code for and play and involved in Discord a week?
It's probably easier to say how many hours I'm not involved in it.
So minus sleep? Minus sleep and work.
Coding and Discord, and that's almost 24/7, but other than work, yeah. Game time, I do still enjoy playing it. I just enjoy creating stuff a lot more than I do playing it now, I suppose.
Yeah, it's definitely a different side of it. It's like as we were saying last week, it's a sim builder. You're creating the game you love on the next levels, and it's wicked. It's absolutely wicked, and it's too easy. That's probably the problem. It's too easy. So what is it about Dayz that got you the hook?
The survival side of it. I mean, I'm more into survival games and things that got an aspect of realism to it. I ain't into the fiction side of it. And I like the grind to getting the loot, the progression that's there.
Yeah, nice. It's definitely the main aspect of it, and I feel that they're coming back to that,
For me,
that
the building
hardcore
just
side.
took over.
And that's it, the actual server creation.
I could play for an hour, and then I probably wouldn't even play for an hour, because I see something and think, oh, I could do something there, I could change that, and then I jump back out and start pissing around in editor again, and then before I know it, I'm 5 or 6 hours into making something, and plan's gone out the window.
That must be a terrible trap, especially 5 hours later. Like, oh fuck, I was gonna game, and now I'm stuck on editor, and now I've got to finish this build, and it's huge. It's gonna take me another 5 hours. Yeah, I definitely hear you on that one.
Exactly, yeah.
Would you like to plug your many Discords and your many services you give?
Oh, bloody hell. How long we got?
Yeah, that's it. Let's just start with the main ones.
Yeah, just the main ones. The main ones really is custom Dayz services. We do all the coding and graphic design, so Connor is amazing at what he does, graphic design work and PC coding.
Yep.
He helps a lot of people out. I mean, a lot of the other guys we've got, like Cabello, creator of Banov, that we're also partnered with our PC server, so we get a lot of exclusive stuff with them guys. And then our Killfeed server. Yeah, our Killfeed and spawner bot, to be fair, where you can spawn any item into the game. Killfeed, we're getting there. It's growing in features, and over time we'll build it quicker with the people using it.
It's it, and it's starting to get more and more popular. It's on all my servers.
We've got a big update coming soon for it.
Ooh, looking forward to that. Well, my friend, thank you for joining us for the podcast.
Have a beer.
I know you're a busy man. What are you looking around now going, I wonder what I could change? Already doing it, are you? We'll see it next week, won't we?
I'm thinking that big build's missing from there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll definitely be running through that next week. All right. Banana Man, you can go last. We're going to talk to Andrew, the Bush Wookie, fully decked out.
Hello.
How you going, my friend?
Yeah. I'm good. I won't lie. I came online earlier just to loot up. I'll admit.
That's what that's being organised. Just drank up, started smashing beers.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, thanks. Good to be here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for the opportunity.
You know, that's what we're all about. The podcast, just getting our guests absolutely tanked. So there's beer and cereal. That's it.
That's about it. Yeah. I think that's my diet at the moment, so I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah. a good server owner's diet: raw cereal and beers.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Anything to keep you going. Yeah, I agree. What was said before. Yeah, I don't think people realise how much you do as server owners. I think people just think it's you rent the server and off you go. It's definitely a challenge.
It becomes a full-time job.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, 100%. So I think I'm quite early when it. Sorry.
You knocked me off of it.
Yeah, I think I'm quite. I think I'm quite early on. In terms of playing Dayz Xbox compared to probably a lot of people. I probably only started maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I played a lot of Metro, single-player survival games, and that's when I used to follow Dayz content creators on like Twitch, YouTube. But I always felt that kind of having that online, that always appealed to me. I feel like I'm quite early on in the Dayz kind of owner scene. Compared to 4 years experience from you. Year and a half, 2 years in. Definitely learned an awful lot from Discord, coding, building custom JSONs for my server and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely been a journey, but a great one. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Yeah.
And it definitely is, as you say, it is a difficult task. But you've only been going for a year or so, but it's amazing how much you learn in the first 6 months. It's a major learning curve to become an owner from a player and actually get right in there and start to become a server owner and a successful server owner.
Yeah. It's Rome wasn't built in a day. It's you've got to take every day as it comes when you're trying to get players, and it's a challenge, but it's just consistency in it. That's all you got to do. Yeah, be consistent, and you'll hopefully everyone enjoys it. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And how many hours do you play or put into your server a week on average?
I probably try and I probably play about 4 hours a week if I can. I do like to get involved in the community as much as possible. Whether that's I've just it's quite late in the UK for us. We just ran a Storage Wars event where I built custom storage units with the black market trader bouncer, and then I do try and get involved as much as possible. So yeah, a good kind of 4 or 5 hours a week if I can. But the other time it's in real life job and commitments, and probably spending a good 10 hours kind of in the week after work just building custom stuff. But I do try and like to be known as like a presence and a player on the server as well. I think it just helps with building that community, if I'm honest.
100%.
The black market trader and Minutemen, shout out to them, they're great guys, help me a lot with the server and suggestions. So I think building that community, and I think it's for players as well, even new players, knowing that they can come to you as well if you've got any questions, and just playing with people, freshers. I think that builds a really close community as well, which is what we're all about on Armageddon. Yeah,
100%. And you need to, especially in those early days, I find that you sort of I would say baby your server as much. You know, you're trying to be on there as much as possible. You're in Discord. You're trying to chat to new people. You know, you're trying to make this little thing start to grow, and it's probably the best way to get it to grow is to be really involved with your community.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, completely agree.
What was the hook? What dragged you into Dayz?
It's got to be the online experience. I don't think any other game you get you don't get the interaction in any other online game, from PvP, meeting complete strangers on whether it's official community. You don't get that interaction on any other game on the Xbox. So yeah, I think that was the hook for me. And then the accessibility as well. Obviously moving from a port of Armour to Xbox. I think you mentioned it before, how the Dayz Xbox community is growing, slowly but surely. So I think it was the online, and online really hooked me, and just being able to access a game like this on the Xbox as it's developed over time was it's been really good over the past kind of 2 years to see how it's changed really.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. That's one of the hooks that got me, the ability to walk in up to 60 players randomly. Yeah, it definitely dragged me right into the game. And especially that influence of watching, the YouTube and stuff like that. That's the other things that sort of ported me in. Alright, would you like to plug your server?
Yeah, just Armageddon, zombie survival, so it's kind of hardcore. We've got parkour challenges. We've got like raids, like dungeons that are built in with like exclusive loot at the end. It's been great. Yeah, shout out to everyone: Minutemen, Kraken, Raccoons, Bouncer, Black Market. Yeah, great guys. Absolutely love them. Armageddon, zombie survival. Yeah, cheers.
Very nice. Well, appreciate you joining us for the podcast.
Thanks for the opportunity. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Alright, just give me a sec. Just got to turn this rain down. That's better. Mr. Epic the Banana Man, how are ya?
I'm not too bad, mate. How are you?
We're going alright. What's been happening in your world?
He means the Xbox world, by the way, not your personal life.
No, we don't.
Clean.
Shut up, dickhead. Been here, been there, been around.
Yep, that's good to hear. It's good to hear. So we'll crack it up. When did you start playing the game we love, Dayz?
First started back when it first released on Xbox.
Dived into the preview?
2-3 years.
I think it's more. I think it's more than that now.
0.86, I think it was.
Yeah, I think that's like 4 or 5 years ago, eh? Like to say it.
Oh, God,
yeah, I don't like.
Been that long.
I don't like thinking about it either. How many hours do you put into it on average lately? Because I know you've dived into the PC world a little.
Yeah.
Got your hands in both pies.
PC-wise, I mean, yeah, PC I've been quite into it quite heavy recently, but Xbox, I'm going to say it's not as many hours as it used to be.
Yep.
I mean, it used to be easily 5-6 hours a day. Now it's got to be let's say up 14 hours a week.
Let's say still cramming it in, but still cramming it in.
A little bit.
So I asked, what is it about Xbox Dayz that keeps you playing it over completely binning the Xbox and going to PC full time?
It's people like TBAG here, yourself, Miley, you, and just, it's the people which literally keep me here.
Yep.
I mean, because sort of like update wise, sort of it is nothing compared to PC, but it's a different game. Or like, I'd rather be chilling with say 5-6 guys rather than on my own on PC with more mods. Stick to stick.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's rolling with the crew on the actual game over getting all the mods and being by yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Well, my friend, it's great to have you back on the show. Would you like to plug your stuff? I know you're still a big TikToker.
Yeah, still got my TikTok. I don't post as much as I used to anymore, but I mean, I think I'm just going to just promote sort of you guys, really. We've got TBAG server with Hydra, which is absolutely amazing T server. Then we got, of course, your own Discord, which is up full of amazing people. And, well, you know, we got Smiley.
Getting picked on today, aren't you? It's the reverse. Oh,
I know it's quite nice to have actually. For once, Smiley's on the other end of it.
Smiley likes being on the other end of it.
Love hate. We love hating it.
That's it. I think our mic's gone. She's probably ducked off. She's definitely AFK.
Just gone speechless with.
That's it. With the voice of Banana Man. Hey, you broke your shit, lady. You broke your shit.
Are you on mute again?
Oh, it's going to be a very quiet show. Well, welcome to our co-hosts. How you doing, Q? How you doing, Smiley? You going all right? That's it.
I don't know. One week she's late, the next week she's mute. Jesus.
That's it. You have to try the party and try the mic trick. Tie her up. Godzilla Gamer. I can't tie her up yet. That's it. She's busy using T-Bag's voice clips. Facts.
Fuck's sake.
Alright, I don't know what she does. She broke it. She'd be yelling and screaming. So what's going on, Q? Going alright? Apart from a week of work.
He's broken as well, is he?
I don't know what happened there. Can't hear Q now either.
Sorry.
Yeah, good.
I was helping Smiley fix this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a good week. I had a good run on Mr. Sibley's server yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I threw him
It's actually quite good.
I got him a channel in the Discord to get his service advertised. It's a Sydney location, full of the natural run.
I must admit, it was so smooth. I haven't played on a server that smooth for a long time.
Oh, he's definitely got that. You'll have to have
Considering the amount of extra assets, it was quite amazing.
Oh, that sounds all right. Yeah, we're looking at going for a little visit out there midweek. So, any places I should go? Any recommendations?
Well, I mean, the best part's where you spawn, 'cause I spawned in Cami, and that's so different. Just the overgrown mod makes a huge difference. But I didn't really see much of ours. I was too busy tracking someone in the woods from Cami all the way out to northwest. We lost them in northwest.
Well, you did the full trek out there. Wicked.
I was following behind someone because I kept seeing dead zombies. I must have only been 2 minutes behind them the whole way. Just couldn't find them.
I hate that. I was tracking someone the other day and couldn't get him. And it seems like you hear the shots out in the distance, you race up, and all the zombies are dead. There's another shot over there, and you got to race across. There she is, coming back.
No, he's still very quiet, man.
Well, the gods have spoken, lady. You've been muted. Your pun. There we go. Oh, so you mentioned the gods, and they come back.
Saved.
Welcome.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I'll tell you what, the stuff I was saying about you guys.
I can imagine. There would have been cursing. There would have been cursing.
Oh, there was a lot of love coming out of my mouth. I'll tell you that.
That's it. That's it. Neighbours think you're having a domestic with yourself.
What the fuck?
You and Mike. Fucking Mike, you fucking bastard. Why won't you work? All right. Well,
Let me in. Just let me speak.
how's your week going? How's your server doing? What's happening?
Yeah, pretty solid. Yeah, I've got a new little bunch of peeps on there. New little crew. They're very they're a funny little bunch. I like them. They're weird. They're strange, and I like them a lot. They ask me to do stuff for them though, and I get right onto that. I don't. Yeah, that's not how I roll. They're so demanding. They want things like, can you tell us can you put a timer on when the server's going to reset? Because we keep crashing and dying in our cars. I'm like, I'll get right onto that. But that's not going to happen.
You got no idea how to do it,
Where's
do
the
you?
adventure in that? Where's a little bit of surprise? You just never know. I did add a map. One of them hassled me about putting a map because I do mouse and keyboard. I'm like, fine, here's your map. Another one joined our Discord, said it was the most friendliest Discord he's ever been in. I was like, oh, there you go. So me and Nate got rid of that one. So we gave him a false sense of belonging and security. It made him feel at home. And then we told him
And you crushed him.
how much we're just gonna, then we crushed him. Yeah. And we told him how shit we actually think he is, and yeah, he left. No, just joking. No, we wouldn't do that to anyone. No, it was really nice to hear. No, it was really nice to hear that that someone came in the Discord, and I'm just gonna say that to all you other Discord owners, all of you out there. Allegedly, I've got the best one, so suck a fuck. I'm actually. I know you all think I'm the B one. Turns out I'm actually the nice one. Yeah. I'm a nice little bunch of humans, all three of us in there.
That's it.
We're
You
we're
said
the,
it was-
we're the best.
You did say it was someone blue. They ain't got to know you yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They haven't come
No,
to,
but
haven't come to
that's
run
usually
with us
when
yet.
the worst part comes.
That's it.
It's when you knew she's the most evil woman in the world, and then she slowly becomes nice.
That is true. See? That is true. Q knows me so well.
And then there's another stage. She goes back to being mean again. That's how you know you're in the love pool.
Yeah. Depends on when I have my period.
That's it.
Just joking, I don't get a period.
That's it.
Anyway, if I did, that's what would happen.
That's it. It's just
Old for that, isn't it?
it's a false one.
Yeah, it's because I'm pregnant all the time.
That's
That's why I don't get a period. It's 'cause I've got a baby in there. And I just carry it around with me. It's been there for the last 10 years. I've gone off on another tangent.
That's it.
Stop me.
Well, I can't.
Just
I
stop
couldn't. You derailed, and you were just falling.
Where's the gag?
That's it. Pull it up.
Stop me. Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
get
too
on
scared
with.
to put myself
That's it. That's it. Oh, yeah. She gets broken sometimes. It's early here. It's early.
I don't know what happened there. Sorry. Continue.
Oh, all right. Let's start the show. It's not about holding a baby for 10 years, but it's about the game we love, Dayz. So, over the last 12 months, Dayz's added, a whole bunch of new items, a whole bunch of new things we could do. I want to know what your favourite's been. What stands out the most in the last 12 months that's, things been beneficial for the game, beneficial for yourself, something you've just enjoyed? We'll start with Epic.
What? Sorry, me. Yeah.
No, the
This
other Epic.
NBC shit. I fucking love it.
just having
Brown rubber.
the bright yellow one, because the grey one's always
Just
been
the
in the
bright yellow
game.
one. I mean, just sticking out like a sore thumb in the middle of a forest. Yeah, can't beat it.
Loves his rubber suit. No, I like the NBC stuff. I like the incorporation of the gas. The story's a bit shady of getting into it, but you know, it's just something that we keep getting added onto. So
Yeah, I mean, the gas is cool and all that, but in all fairness, I'm not a big fan of the gas. To me, it doesn't make sense.
yeah, it's a little out of the story line of this, and it's not been explained. They've not put it explained. It's just, yep, you guys just work out what's happening there and why that's happening, and yeah, we'll just continue on with the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah, it's just weird. But yeah,
Well-
I mean, go on.
Well, I mean, you can look at it as the narrative as Dayz is a game where you pretty much make your own story. So it does leave it
Yeah.
open-ended for a lot of people to create a story from it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, true.
Like I've used it. I've actually tuned it into my emotional damage server now. It's. I've added in that you've made contact with the outside world, but you're stuck. So the gas is a way to eradicate Zeds. So like Q says, if you can, I guess it's more of a tool to be able to thread into your server. But in the official game, it makes no sense.
No, yeah, correct.
Andrew, what about you? What over the last 12 months has sort of caught your eye?
Did you say me? Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I've got to say the M79, that grenade launcher. I think that's sweet. Just he doesn't like it. Now, the thing is,
That's it. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. That's the way it is here.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's quite verbal of you. Yeah.
See, yeah,
That's how you really
I
feel.
like it for the reason that from the perspective of a solo player, like if a solo player kind of gets an M79 and a couple of the explosive rounds, chemical grenades, just gives them such an upper hand against kind of huge factions. Because I hate, I mean, in the past when I used to play servers, I used to hate servers that were dominated by just like one faction or two, and they just had 20, 30 members and you couldn't do anything. But having the M79, because on Armageddon I've moved like the loot around, that there's no like loot tier system, it's a little bit different. So yeah, I think it just for us anyway on Armageddon, it kind of just opened up the possibilities for solo players. I think that's why I liked it so much. Just gave solo players something that they could go up against a 20-man faction. And just have a bit of a, I don't know, just something that they could fight against them with, I guess. Yeah, that's but I know it's a lot of people love and hate it as we've just seen there. So but yeah, I'd say the M79. Yeah.
Anyone else got a counter on the M79? Like, I love it.
Go for it.
I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah.
I don't like it for the point of how destructive it can be in game. Like if you get a group of 7 of it that's all got grenade launchers like that. But to be able to shoot grenades, yeah, that's me just stop done there. That's fine. I don't care what you use it for. I just have fun with it. I enjoy it. But
I agree. Yeah, because we've removed. Well, I've removed it from like the loot in like the global loot. So you can only get it in a custom bunker that I made. And the key card's just one across the whole server. You can only use it once. So that's how I've limited, like you've just said, a group of 6 players running around with grenade launchers. So I've kind of monitored the M79, so I can kind of pick and choose when I put it in the game and not by turning it off in the file. But yeah, I agree. It can be really destructive. Yeah, if you don't like keep track of who's got it and where it is. Yeah.
yeah, because it could be nasty. But no, you definitely got to restrict it. or at least try and restrict it. Not a fan, Q? What don't you like about it?
Nah, it's too overpowered. Like, I do get where you're coming from, where it's good against big clans and stuff, but it's just way too overpowered.
Way too overpowered. Anyone else want to add into
I
that?
think so.
Well, do you
I don't know.
think the same with
I
the
don't source them out.
yeah? Because do you think the same with the POTS grenade as well? Then do you think
The POTS,
do you think-
definitely.
yeah.
It takes a lot of it out. Like if you're having a gunfight, sure you're having a gunfight with 3 or 4 people. If you've got a grenade launcher, you don't even have to be close to them to be able to take them out.
Yeah.
Extremely deadly, as I've found out from the after party in the TPP quite often. Grenade launcher ruins everybody.
Yep. That's why
That's
we've got it
true.
incorporated. Easiest way to take out 5 people. 1. What about you, TBAG? What's got you going in the last 12 months?
Well, I don't really have a favoured in-game item. To be fair, the stuff that interests me is like server side. So like the new items that they've brought in with the object spawner, giving us a bit more ability to detail things, and the ponds to add water, stuff like that. That's the sort of stuff that interests me more. I don't really, so I've got an in-game item.
Oh, yeah,
that I
that's
favour
wicked.
Using or hunt out. To be fair.
Yeah,
To be fair.
well, some of the things that are coming out and being planned to come out from the last item updates are going to be, I think they're going to change maps. They're going to, bring in a whole new level. You're going to see islands appear out in the ocean, reforming of areas. So yeah, definitely,
Opens things up more.
it definitely does.
The big
Yeah, I
one
can't wait to
turn
see
as
that
well,
what people
the
come up with,
bunker
like-
gives you a way to actually tie the bunker into the map rather than the massive walls around it.
Yeah, make it look
Yeah.
more underground.
Yeah, you can surround it with rocks and trees and sort of hide it in a hillside now rather than just make it look like a eyesore, really, most of them.
Yeah, because it does get a bit concretey, especially when you're trying to throw in a natural build or something, wedged out in the middle of nowhere
yeah,
that's
it's hard to
hiding.
do natural. It is hard to pull it off without the right assets for it.
Yeah, 100%. All right. So there's been some weapons added to the game, some modifications to them. What is the deadliest weapon in the game that you think, and where can you find it?
It's
Now,
definitely
sword.
got to be the N79.
I was gonna say yeah. I was waiting for you to say that.
Does anyone know where you can find them? Official wise?
Yeah, it depends. I don't
Train,
know.
right?
Is it riffy
trains
shit? Is it?
and-
Oh, is it shit? Oh, right.
Trains, convoys.
Yeah, trains,
Yeah,
What, like static
convoys.
trains?
Yeah, I thought it was contaminated zones. Yeah.
Yeah, the old
Convoys and trains.
T-Bag, you mentioned swords. They are nasty.
Swords aren't actually they are the most powerful melee weapon now. It's a 2-hit kill. 2 heavy hits kills the player outright because it's 50 damage per swing. I think Wobo done a video on it today, I think, saying bearing them all.
That's it, sword up.
I mean, the funny thing with the sword is the sword doesn't really feel new to me because I've been playing community servers for a long time, and most of the community
Yeah.
servers I've played on have always had the sword.
Yeah, but were they as savage back then? Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
communities
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they haven't done much
Yeah,
to
the
change
swords are
it.
very
That's
lethal.
deadly.
Oh, so they're on
Like
the
they
same
said
level
about
as
it
what they
having
are
a
now?
new animation, it's always had that animation the last 2 years that I've used the sword for.
Yep.
Oh, right.
But is it me, or has
What
the
about that,
mace shrunk?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that was like with the. Oh, I was gonna say shrunk, but what's the go with the mace? Like, how powerful is that compared to the sword?
I flog somebody with 3 hits and it takes them out.
Yeah,
Three
it's like a
hits,
second
yeah.
rifle melee.
But it seems to be smaller than it used to be. I'm sure it used to be nearly as big as the sword. And now they've changed it to like...
Shrinkage.
No, I'm not sure actually, because I know in the Oasis you'd constantly find them on the cultist zombies, and I'm sure it was a shorter melee weapon.
Yeah, I can't remember. Because I remember it was the mace was crap. It'd take like 17 hits to kill somebody with it back when it was a non-used item.
No, it's good that I buffed it.
Shit, you can mine stone in that with it as well. Shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's a good
That,
it's a
mate.
good little weapon. It's an all-rounder,
Yeah, I didn't
an
know that.
all-rounder.
They should just put it all on the coast. Swords and maces all over the coast. Let the freshies
you'd
just
love
have
It
that,
free
should be
reign.
a
Yeah.
ball covered in spikes.
Fucking oath, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. It shouldn't be
We'll bring back.
the mace.
We'll bring
that
back
it
the
is.
OG shovel.
Yes, bring back the OG shovel. Oh my god, I miss knocking people out.
Fuck no.
Oh, it's the
That was
best.
painful.
Oh, it was
Good.
so much fun.
Yeah. As soon as you found that shovel on the coast, man, you own that coast.
Yeah,
it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Fucking electro wars for days.
People get one shoveled. I used to hate that. You
One-
just
one shoveled.
One
Yeah.
shoveled. Fucking this freshie come around the
Yeah.
corner, bonk, you're alcohol. It's like, no wonder people rage quit. Uninstall. Spent 4 hours. You
Well,
get.
do they need to add in? Do they need to add in a different melee weapon, maybe in high tier areas that does have that ability to be able to one shot knock out a player?
Yeah, the stun
What
bat.
about
I
a
mean, if I got
flail?
hit,
What
a
about a
flail.
flail? Yeah, flail. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know
Oh,
if
yeah.
I don't know if they
like
get
a
the
Kill
swing.
Bill thing.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get the swing mechanic of the chain.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
actually. If you like, you'd have
Yeah.
to master it. You know what I mean? Try and get that aimed, so it was just like the Kill Bill one. You know, the one that she shoots out and like, you know, Kill Bill.
I
You know,
can't remember.
that scene.
Yeah, well,
Little Asian chick,
it's a ball
she
and
has
chain,
the-
isn't it?
ball and chain. Isn't that sort of the same thing?
That's the style. The stick with the chain and the spike ball on it. That's a.
Yeah.
I think that's more of a mace than a. What we have is a Morning Star.
Yeah. I mean, it could be like a what do you call them, a halberd, you know, like the long spears in a way. That could be a good addition.
Fucking
Yeah.
halberd, which is like a long-handed axe
Yeah, with a spear
Yeah.
on the end. Yeah,
with a spear on the end.
that'd be. Like the,
Oh,
like the
right.
bayonet, I guess. Yeah, bayonet on an M4 would be the same animation, I guess, in a way. If you're just poking.
Yeah, well,
Why
I
do I
don't.
get the vibe that you're into like torture and shit, Andrew? Just getting that vibe.
I-
Shove
You don't-
all-
you-
all
you-
your
I,
stuff.
I'm getting a D&D
You don't
vibe.
want to look
A
at my
D&D,
search history. Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at your search history. I'm looking at it now, mate. I'm looking at it
Hey.
now.
The only person that knows my search history is Roadman. Yeah, he's my guy. Yeah, yeah, you don't know. Yeah, if you, yeah, hey, you read the journals in our Discord. Hey, you'll be 18 plus. Yeah, you can't read them. Can't read them.
Oh,
Oh, you
so
just
like gore and sex.
Yeah. Very saucy.
nice.
Yeah.
Send me the Discord.
That's it. She's straight in. She'll be added to the stories.
And I'll bring my new friend that thinks everyone's nice in Discord. I'll bring them along as well.
That's it.
Hey, the more the merrier. The more the merrier.
Well, the player base is getting bigger now. The game's obviously a little bit more stable than it used to be. What's your best advice for new players starting out? And I'll throw this open to everybody on the panel. We'll start with Q.
Away from Smiley.
Yeah, before we blame Smiley for everything.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Tell you what,
I
Me
think
and your mum.
for new
me and your mum, that's all I'm going to say.
Best friends.
Nah, I think
Yeah.
the best advice for people just starting out is definitely jump into YouTube and watch a few tutorials, because it doesn't exactly give you lots of explanation on how to survive this game. I know a lot of fresh players that first start playing it give up too easily because it's fucking difficult to survive if you don't know how.
Yeah, I did
definitely.
that. I looked at a lot of tutorials.
Yeah,
I did when I
same.
first started. How do I make a fire? How do
Well,
I,
especially the crafting,
a shelter?
A lot of the crafting, you just have no idea that a lot of it actually exists.
Mm.
Unless
Yeah,
you
true.
get help from someone.
There's just fuck all actually out there from Bohemia to tell you how to play their game.
Yep. I mean, they got their tips
especially
now.
That's never played.
Or code it.
That's it.
Yeah, but the tips only go so far. Like, how do you craft a fishing rod? Would they even have any idea how to do that?
Well,
like that.
I thought the best tip was use your words as your weapons. I'm thinking, yeah, that's not going to get...
solid.
Yeah, that's going to get a lot of people killed.
No, but I would say to new players, actually, don't be afraid to interact. I know I bring this up a lot, though. That, like, I would say definitely, it might cost you your life, but eventually you'll come across that one person that'll be, turn out to be your bestie, and you'll develop an awesome friendship and good times. So I say put yourself out there, use your game chat, get it, get it on.
Adventure. I was just reading a Facebook post this morning about someone saying that, get out of your party, because a lot of the best adventures you
get out of your
have
penis
is with
party.
that random person that you play with once and never again. And you just meet them on the coast and then go for that adventure.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I had a delicious one the other day on Granny's house. Holy shit. Anyway, he was, came across me in fleshy. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, shit. The dynamic duo.
Yeah, it was a good time. It's a good time.
Never get attached to your gear and all. That's a good one for them.
Yeah.
Or your gimps.
Yeah.
Don't get attached to your
Never get
gear
too
or your
attached to your
gimps.
loot.
Or your mules.
Yeah. Or your
You
mules.
give
Yeah, don't get
your old
attached to your
man out of
mules.
the cupboard, will you? For fuck's sake, Simon.
Probably the best advice is just be careful. If you get a bad feeling about something, you're probably right.
Mm.
So,
Trust those instincts.
trust those instincts. You may be going for a cruise to Northwestern Airfield with a couple of people, but you may also just be extra storage until you get there.
Yeah. I think as well, I don't know if you all agree, I think with especially the community side, there's so many servers, even players that join my server, just testing different types of servers out, because there's so many. You've got boosted, PvP, PvE, RP, survival. Yeah, it's just finding the server that's right for you, because there's so many. Yeah, I think that's something that I think everyone should try out when it comes to the community side, to figure out what they're actually in the game for, rather than just joining a server because it's like high pop. I know a lot of people do that. Just see a medium high pop server, they join it and they don't really know what else is out there, and there are some like hidden gems that you don't really come across because it might be low pop, half of the time. So yeah, no, I say that to a lot of people. Just see what's out there. Don't be afraid to join the low pop servers, because some of them might be some of the best servers you've ever played with, like the content and the interactions that you have with people. I think there's a big thing at the moment with people just searching specifically for like high pop servers. It means that kind of other servers don't potentially grow that deserve that. What would you say?
No, you did.
So,
You did said right. There is
you deserve
a
that spotlight, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah. There is that attraction to jumping into a high pop. Obviously, the more people on server, the more interaction you're going to get, but the more people you can kill. But I mean, over the time that I've been streaming and playing Dayz, I know Smiley, I know a lot of the guys at the console cult will actually go and venture around random low pop servers to check out what it's like. So there's some absolute gems out there, absolute gems.
They really are, and it's
we-
a shame that people do have that mindset of I just want to play on a high pop server, because a lot of those, as I say, the servers that don't get a lot of players are some of the best servers that are out there. Definitely.
Yeah, I'll admit now. I'll be transparent. I know some of my community watching this. Armageddon had the first Armageddon last year. It then changed owners. Had to shut it down, and then I recently brought it back. And we're only low pop server. I think we've hit medium once. It's but seeing we advertise. Well, I advertise mostly on like Facebook groups, and most of the posts I see it's got to be high pop. Don't be showing me your low pop servers, and it kind of it kind of limits what you can really kind of advertise. Yeah, it's definitely a grind. Don't know if anyone else found that when they first started their own servers. Yeah, advertising, it's one of the hardest things ever to do. Especially when people's expectations are just through the roof, and especially when people already set. I know with my server being a hardcore server, that player base in the hardcore side, it's so small compared to the boosted and PvE side and RP. So I know for us, advertising, the player base that we're advertising to, they've already settled into a server and spent 3 months looting and building a small base. So to get them over to a low pop server that's just started, that's been a huge challenge for us. I know the guys on they help me out every day helping me advertise, but that list of 5,000 community servers and empty, low, medium, high, it's a challenge, isn't it? Yeah.
It definitely is, especially
when do you advertise?
Especially
What platforms?
advertisements.
Well, so I mean, it'd be interesting to get everyone's view on this. I mean, I post on. I'm a Facebook. I'm in a good few Facebook groups. Made loads of different adverts. I've got an Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page. Post. I try and post daily on them. Just trying to get the word out there as much as possible. I mean, I suppose I know going off topic here, but what I suppose for myself, obviously being a new server, bringing it back, but also to other people that might be watching, what's everyone's kind of like top tips for advertising servers? I mean, I know I could definitely do with the help. What did everyone else do, or what do you do currently to try and build?
I reckon the two
players
big
in?
ones that you're missing, the two biggest one are YouTube Shorts and TikTok. I get a lot of mine from
definitely.
TikTok.
Yep.
100% TikTok. You got to tap that shit.
Yep. Also, looking for
Anything
groups
that stands out to your server as well.
on Xbox
Yeah.
itself.
For groups, actually, yeah, I've tried that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
or
you'd
Reddit.
say TikTok then for
100%
Reddit,
TikTok and
Definitely.
YouTube Shorts
YouTube
as well.
Shorts, yeah.
Alright.
I don't know, but TikTok's a big one because there is a lot of lazy players on there, like a massive community of them on there. And,
Yeah.
I suppose it's the algorithm as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's the
And
algorithm,
creators as
yeah,
well. So you might
Yeah.
inspire a streamer to come across. You might
Pump it.
inspire. Yep.
Takes up so much time. I'll give up with advertising nowadays.
I think that's it. I agree that it does take a long time. Yeah, it does. It really does take a long time, especially when you've got to organise a Discord, the server, build JSON files, edit files. It's just another thing that you've got to think about in a day.
Well, I mean,
I'll
with
have to-
regards to trying to find time for it, I know places like the Oasis, they add in badges for people that advertise, so they get their community to effectively constantly be advertising for them as well.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I might look into that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
You
appreciate
get
that
that,
feedback,
but
by the way. Yeah.
people come, people go.
That is
Sometimes
it
they let you
too.
down with it, or sometimes giving too many people too much power can then bite you in the arse at the same time.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, for example, I've joined 2 Discords just this week of 2 servers that I've never tried or knew anything about, just from seeing a TikTok advert.
Ah, okay. I might have to look into that then. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Put your Discord link in there, and like someone mentioned, I think it was TBAG, but about you got to put, focus on what's special about yours. Like if it's hardcore, put on there. Fucking, if you think that you're good at hardcore, then come try this one. We're gonna fuck you up. And get people going. Oh, all right, I'm up for the challenge, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, focus on that. Put your Discord on there, and a sweet tune. Make sure you put a sweet tune on there. Sometimes I'll just listen to a TikTok just because it's got a sweet song, and I have 10-second attention span, so it actually works well for me.
That's it.
TikTok's perfect for that. The ADHD peers.
That's it. And
Have you got to have a Subway surfer at the bottom as well as you're watching the video?
Yeah. I'm always doing 3 things at once.
and then all of a sudden you'll start with one ad, and you watch 3 or 4, and then 7 hours later you realise you've got to go to work in 2 hours. And that's the rabbit hole of
It gets addictive.
as powerful it is, it's also dangerous.
It takes your life.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. And then a little lady will pop up on your screen and go, you've been on here for 5 hours. Time to take a break.
Oh yeah, is that the lady? Oh shit.
Yeah. I've had enough, man. Molly, get your ass up. It's time for us.
Sorry, I went into TikTok land.
It's one of,
All right, our turn.
one of the TikTok
Yeah,
land.
yeah.
That's what happens,
Just
people.
pretend
Be
he's
careful.
not there. Just pretend he's not there. Don't listen to him. It's our turn to ask questions now. Aren't you guys lucky? Get us to.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Don't be
Take it away,
excited. Don't be
kid.
too excited. Yeah, so I was thinking the other day, thinking back to my very first kill, the one that I always go back to, like, my God, that was epic. And what's that very first kill? Not punching on kill. Your, sorry, Smiley. But your actual kill with a gun that you remember and you'll never forget. That was epic, eh?
Yeah, when were you a full savage?
My first kill was actually during the God tent days. Literally, I remember scoping out the God tents and just sniping some guy from about 500-600. And that was amazing. That was my first ever kill, and I was literally buzzing my tits off.
That feeling of your first kill was amazing. Nothing
was.
like it.
Definitely
Yeah.
gave me a semi.
Yeah.
And then he was
Losing
hooked.
that virginity.
Yeah.
It's that little cherry pop. That little cherry pop
Oh
moment.
yeah. Oh, the day.
Yeah.
Juice running down your thighs. It's a good time.
Very good. Very, very amazing. What about you, Andrew? What was that first savage moment?
If I'm honest, I'm usually on the receiving end of that, so I'm usually the one
Ooh,
getting
nice to
killed.
know.
Yeah. I'm. Oh, see, mine was probably. I mean, I never played. I've actually never played official Dayz. So I think all my kind of first kills were back when I was a player, and just doing like PvP events. Just like capture the flag. But same again. I'm not. Yeah, I've probably been on the receiving end of more. My KD is probably in the negatives right now. Probably. I mean, you. Probably. Well, probably my first M79 kill. I know, controversy. I know, but yeah, the quick door
It's
window.
still a kill.
Oh, no, yeah.
Still a kill.
Yeah.
Just because you can't find them afterwards.
Wrong answer.
Just because you can't find them afterwards
I can't-
doesn't mean
yeah,
they're not dead.
I can't shoot straight. It has to be a grenade. Yeah, M79 through a window in Novo. That was probably about a good couple of 100 or so meters out. That was a good one. Took I think two or three players out. That was nice. But
Yeah,
to
so
say the least, caused a lot of drama in the Discord after that. I think. Yeah.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you might have been a virgin.
that
Question there. You're like,
Ooh.
oh man, we're getting a little bit awkward. I haven't killed anyone yet.
That's
yet.
it.
Not that.
but he did it with style.
I try my best.
His first
I
one
try
was
my
a
best,
threesome,
yeah.
so that's the way to start the game. First one was a
You're
threesome.
not trying hard enough.
Let's be fair, Smiley. Not all of us are very good savages, and we've only got a handful of really good kills, you know.
I don't know. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's what I've always said. It's always the quiet one. See, he's like, oh no, I can't kill anyone. And then you go on his Discord. He's like, blood, torture. I'm gonna rip your guts out. Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck a cow. Then I'm gonna jizz in it. Then I'm gonna cut it up and cook it up and fucking eat it for my meal. Ugh.
Extra protein.
See, it's always the quiet ones. You never know what's behind that door.
Yeah, Mr. T-Bag, what about you?
Probably first one, probably defending our base up near the little castle by Severgrad. Stalking a bloke through the trees, sniping him with a tundra across the town. I think we do so much PvP. It's hard to pick out one and say that's my best kill.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, best kills.
My turn.
Yeah. No, actually, I want to hear your favourite kills. Things you're such a sick, sadistic murderer.
actually, mine was. That's why I have the love of the shovel. Mine was actually the OG shovel, and once I got a whiff of that, that was it. Just ran the coast, knocking everyone over, taking prisoners. That's all I would search for. Actually, I would just search for a shovel. I would check all the sheds, grab a shovel, and then I was coast geared. Then I upgraded to the shoddy. Sort of kept the shoddy since then. But a good blast to the face. I reckon that's the OP weapon in the game. Is the shoddy. I'll challenge anyone. You can come at me with a plague carrier. I'm gonna knock you on your ass if I get that nice shot. You're like bang, and you're uncon. May not kill you, but you're uncon. Then I'll kill you. Definitely shoddy for
Sure.
the win. Yeah, I'll take his all on when we're finished.
That's it. Remember,
fucking-
outro.
You're all fucking
Outro.
yeah. All right. Have to wait till we say, your freshy question. All right, fine. All right.
Alright, you can take over now, miss.
Anchor. Well, we're still, if you guys haven't been watching the last couple of weeks, which I'm sure you have, because if you haven't, then that'd be fucking rude.
Sacrilege.
Jesus Christ.
Sacrilege.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We've been working it.
One quick thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm disappointed in the YouTube family, by the way. I see no comments and no likes from last week's.
That's it.
Let's do better this week, please.
That's
YouTube
it.
family,
Jesus
let's do
Christ.
better.
That's
Yeah,
it.
do better.
That's it, YouTube family. We
Well,
love you.
We're working our way through the list of 17 sex terms you were too embarrassed to ask about defined. So we're slowly working our way through there. But, of course, we're making it Dayz related because this is a Dayz podcast. Okay,
That's
so
it.
here we go.
All she says
Jump
is,
straight in.
on
wait.
Dayz.
I just put the word
Dayz. That's it.
in there. Alright, I've got to wait. I've lost my spot now. Okay, now I don't know how to pronounce this. If you've done this, please jump in. Even people in the chat, if you know how to fucking pronounce this, I don't know. I didn't even know there was a word for it. I mean, I've always known it as something else. But anyway, that's a different that's a different conversation.
Spit it out, will ya?
Rambling.
All right, butt cake,
Rambling.
boot cake,
Butt
butt
cake?
cake,
Oh,
No, bukkake.
bukkake,
Bukkake.
bukkake,
Yeah, bukkake.
bukkake.
Yeah, bukkake.
Hey, all right. So we're in Dayz and we're in a little
That's
bit of
good,
a
Australian
bukkake
thing.
situation.
So,
All right.
a
so
Dayz
let me just
bukkake is
explain.
where you walk in the PD and there's a human meat on the bottom floor, the top floor, and the ground floor.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll read this. I'll read the definition that we've got here. So, bukkake is both a sex act and popular genre of I said spawn. I meant porn. Popular genre of porn, in which multiple men, typically 3 or more, ejaculate all over a woman. But you know, it's this day and age, so I'm going to say man/woman. You can jerk off whatever, you know, off a fucking goat, whatever you like. Anyway, so your Dayz question is, you're on an island. It's a bukkake island. You've got 3 mates with you. Who you having a bukkake with? Doesn't matter about the person that you're jizzing all over. They don't matter. They don't matter. But who are your 3 mates that you're doing it with? Who are you having a good time with? Let's start with you, Andrew, because you're weird and wonderful.
Mate, the quiet one.
And you're a complete sicko. I know you've already. I know you've already thought about this.
The
I know
worst
you
part
already
is
know
being
these
quiet on
things.
this show.
I was. I mean, God, three people that I do it with.
Yeah.
I will.
3.
It's got to be my boys.
That's
Cookie,
it. With the lads.
Road.
Oh.
Have 4. I'll extend. Can I have 4?
Yeah.
I'll
can have 4?
I'll extend this.
You can have 4 in your bukkake.
Blood twist and bouncer. Yeah, let's go with 4. Yeah, the whole hog. Yeah, do a spit roast as well on that. Yeah.
I must say that they actually have suitable gamer tags actually for a bukkake as well, don't they?
Yeah. I hope they're listening. Yeah.
I hope they're listening.
Oh, that's a
Because I
crack
think
up.
you just became a valued friend of theirs.
That's it.
Lovely.
Cookie, roadman, and blood.
This one's going to be interesting. All right, Teabag. Who's your bukkake mates?
I don't even know
Am I
where
one
to
of
fucking begin with that, Charlie. I've got to pick 3 geezers that I want to smoke all over some random fucking stranger with.
I'm going to just whisper this in your ear so no one else... I'm going to whisper this in your ear so no one else can hear, okay? You can't have your mum as one of them. So it has to be in-game Dayz peeps, okay? Save that for
As long
home.
as I can get your old man out because it is fun.
It depends if you're from Burnley or not. Yeah, Burnley, Blackburn. Yeah.
Right, I got it.
Although
So
we do allow
Smiley's
step bros. Yeah, he'd like that.
Yes,
He'd join you.
Epic,
He's a team
greedy,
player.
Smiley's dad, and Warden will dress up as a girl.
Oh, you want to jizz on Warden? You want him to be your
No, I
soggy sayer?
personally don't. I want us all to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll
But
come and
Warden
join
has to
you with
address
that
it.
one if we're spitting on Warden.
That's it.
I'll join you.
Warden, you just became the jizz catcher
That's
for
it.
today. Jesus.
His new nickname's
The
Tissue.
jizz mule.
Tissue.
Still wear the hat though.
Well, he can wear the hat to just put it on his chest and catch it all. He can have a good cum bucket hat then.
Okay. Oh, savage. I mean, I expect that sort of stuff from Andrew, but not from you guys. All right, Epic. All right. Here's your bukkake peeps.
Well, to be honest, I mean, obviously we've got Greedy here for his support over the last 2 years.
Yeah, I'll side by side you.
Yeah. Yeah. Teabag over
We're
here.
rubbing
The
shoulders.
support for the. You are on your knees.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're a knee tosser.
Then we got good old Teabag over here for his help over the last year or so. But then there's also one of my longest mates on Dayz called Baba, who is no longer a player, but he's still around somewhere.
Drifting around in the...
Bubba?
Baba. BABA.
Bubba? Oh,
Bubba.
Bubba. Yeah, nice. Bubba. All right. So, why Bubba? What makes him so special? Is it because
Well, he's one of the
he has
first mates,
a big
first
penis?
proper mates I had. Yes,
Oh.
yes, he had a great
And he-
penis.
And he also has a great penis. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
your
maybe
head's in
as
my
good as
head.
yours.
Well, funny you should say that because I am working on it.
I can
I shall
tell.
bring that up next week. I'll bring that up next week about how we're working on growing a penis for Smiley.
it's a
Story.
good
Might bring
story.
some friends on for it. Yeah, it's a great story. I've got some pictures and everything that I can put in your Discord if you like.
Ooh.
But
carry
anyway, moving on. We're moving on. All right, so we're
Wrong sort of toe pics he likes.
yeah, little
Don't
toe
like
pic.
your toe pics, different ones.
Actually, can I just say that real quick? By the way, in the console cult, we're having a toe pick or feet pick competition if everyone likes to
Whoa.
join in. Yeah, whoever's got, we'll just like emote the ones that we think are hot. Probably put spew emojis on the ones that we think are fucking gross. So come in with thick skin. If you're gonna flash that shit, expect to get shit on. So yeah, bring your feet pics into the console cult Discord.
And
I might actually
Yeah.
make a special channel for it.
that's it.
Keep it there.
I'm not posting any there. They're my big fucking hobbit feet.
And any profits made from the feet will go directly to the console cold coffers.
Yeah. It's just like a little jerk off channel for Andrew, really. But anyway, we're disguising it as a competition.
That's it. You're really in cahoots with
Alright,
Andrew.
just quickly, he's I'm keeping an eye on him. He needs me out. Do we have time for what's your love moment, or we don't?
No,
have time?
all right. Yeah, you gotta have your love
Oh,
moment.
We've always got time for that.
All right. Andrew, tell me about your most epic love moment you've ever had in Dayz. The one that really pulled at your heartstrings, and it's the most memorable moment you've ever had that you've gone, oh fuck, that was just amazing. Tell me, Andrew.
Oh, put me on the spot.
Yes, it's something nice that you've done, Andrew.
Y-
Something disgusting.
Yeah, that's difficult. Yeah, let me tell you what. Come back to me. Let me have a think. Let me have a. If you can come back to me.
Ooh, never had a
Yeah,
pass.
let me have a think.
He is
let me have a
savage, isn't he?
People usually answer that question straight away because it's
That's it.
always still fresh in their mind.
that's
Oh,
it.
Andrew.
He's like, no,
Andrew.
I've got a few. I need to consider and weigh him up. I like him.
He's gonna make something. Up. All right, Epic. What's your love moment?
It's a bit too public to talk about this, to be honest.
Oh. Curiouser and curiouser. You're in a safe place here. No one's,
it's not
no
like
one's
we're
listening
gonna
except
tell
for us.
anyone.
It's just us.
It's just us
Just
three.
us.
Well,
Just us three.
well,
gonna
you
put it
know
on
how
YouTube
you
or
get.
anything.
Safe as Epstein.
No,
isn't it?
YouTube, TikTok.
Hey, we're not gonna
Like
do that
this
to you.
cock. Maybe got a bit close to someone once.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Like in a romantic way?
yeah, to a degree.
Oh. Epic. Oh la la. Okay. And is this still a little thing you got happening? A little
No, she went to a different Discord.
No.
oh.
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 At times. It's okay though.
Oh. I'm sorry, man.
I've got porn. Fine now.
Oh, porn does help. It does help.
does, yeah.
Unless like you're jerking off and crying at the same time, Done it. Don't recommend it.
Well, hang on.
No.
You're meant to cry at the same time, aren't you?
Well, Andrew does. Thinks it's normal, so I guess so.
Depends on the
Oh,
character.
but you know what? You know what's beautiful about that Epic is that that's still your love moment, even though it hasn't, it didn't work out how you wanted it. You still treasure it, and you still think it's, the most amazing love moment you've had in Dayz. I mean, that in itself is just beautiful. You're a beautiful person. That's a really nice thing. Even though you might have had a little heartbreak, you still treasure it. Value that. Yeah, that's nice. What about you, Teabag? Oh, God, I wonder what this
Fucking
teabag.
Charlie.
Make it quick.
Yeah, I was going to say a whole story about how we met and now, no, I'm still looking for the right one.
No love moments for you either, Teabag? You savage?
No one's really done it for me.
That's it. Those love moments.
Yeah. I know, it's not about actually, it's not about, about,
Yeah, you got to
making
define your
love
love
or
moment.
anything.
You didn't do your
Yeah.
definition.
Yeah,
Someone wanting to kill
sorry.
you
I
for
was
your
trying
shoes
to.
on the coast. It's a bit hard to find love between protecting your shoes.
Yeah, well, it's true. But there isn't like an epic
People
moment you've
like
had
you.
with like your friends where you've just gone, fuck, that's an amazing moment that we've had together, like a nice bonding
Yeah.
moment. Doesn't have to mean,
Consul Cult
jerked off
when we
afterwards.
done the big what was it called? The circle one with the little maze. And me and Arthur
Yes,
together.
the shop, the one when
with
you
the
dropped
little
in the
shops
shop.
in it.
Oh,
Holy shit, mine too.
the rough, that
Holy
rough
shit.
console cult. It was just
that's
the
what
first
it was.
days of a maze. We had problems with spawning in.
Oh my
You had to go to Tizzy to get your stuff, and then Teabag drops in and goes, I could put a shop in the middle there if you like. Yeah, that was the turning point of a day of craziness.
Fucking
Yeah, half
mix
goblin
that
jumped
was.
in,
Yeah.
fixed the spawns.
Yep.
Yeah, that was wicked.
Yeah, it was that clip. Actually, I've got probably about 3 clips. I've got of that on TikToks, and I'm a sentimental person. I like to flick through my TikToks. It's like a little photo album for myself, of good times. And those ones I watch. There's a couple in there of you and Goblin having this battle, and he's bagging you out about your haircut, and he's running around together. And I just it was so fucking funny. It was so funny having this little moment together. And no, as soon as you said, the moment with the console cult, I thought of exactly that day
the
myself.
fairground one.
The fairground.
Yeah, the
Oh,
fairground.
man. I agree.
Yeah. It was.
I
It was
definitely got
just.
warm and fuzzies over that
first
day.
console.
Yep.
That was the first console
everyone
cult
was in
event I
there.
ever attended too.
Yeah?
Oh, shit.
Heaps of people were
Set
in
the
there.
bar. Set the
We
bar
should just bring
high.
that
Oh,
back.
everyone was-
Let's have a day where let's bring that back as a shop and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it was just the vibe of the day though. Maybe you could have put us anywhere. And I don't know. But it
Well,
was
you give us a bunch of guns and a
Right.
platform, and things work out. That's what the console cult events were all about. It was
Because
just
you said try not to kill each other, so everyone.
everyone just murder fest.
Yeah. A shootout is a fucking shootout.
That's it.
I got that at the start of one of my TikToks of that day. Go on, say it, Teabag. Go on. Look at Greedy right in the eyes. You do it for the ladies. Give us a shootout.
That,
Come
that-
on.
Too much pressure.
that's it.
Too much pressure.
That's
Alright.
That's it.
Can't perform.
I
All
come
the
here
ladies
for a fucking
listen
shootout. That's a great scene, isn't it? Fucking wakers. Alright, we're going to move on. Are you guys done?
Yeah. Well, there is Andrew, but we can move on.
No, definitely finish
Still
up.
in his
Finish
little
up.
sadistic
Yeah, we
role.
haven't forgot about his love
No,
moment.
I
Sorry, I'm not used to a
know
pass.
Mind.
my. I know my place. I've been told I know my place right now. Yeah. So
We
we can
really
move on.
want to hear this. No, I'm joking. We really want to hear it, actually.
yeah.
Yours is the
You've got to save it. There hasn't
Getting
been
closer.
enough love in this section.
You feel like I'm going to say
Whisper it,
something really
Andrew.
juicy, but I'm the same as Teabag. Just all alone. That's it. We just sit in files all day.
That's
That's
it.
it. We just don't have.
He loves
love.
numbers.
That's it as owners.
Numbers.
Yeah, we just don't get the love as owners. Yeah, we just never do. I'm still searching for that moment. It's never gonna happen. Never.
Oh, really?
That's it.
Yeah, I tell you what, the next console called event, you're coming. You're
I
coming with
appreciate
us
it. Oh, yeah.
and on us. You're coming with us and on us and all around us.
By the way,
you
can I
like
just
that,
say,
Andrew?
yeah, I would, yeah. By the way,
Alright.
can I just say, Teabag, I'm having so many people message me saying that you sound like Tom Hardy from the movie Legend, and they want you to just say, like,
Yeah.
That's what we
He comes
just-
He fucking hates
yeah,
it.
just say-
He
yeah,
fucking hates it. He
Yeah.
fucking hates it.
Tom
well,
Hardy's hot
well,
as fuck.
what we'll do?
Don't see it.
No, you fucking do. Bad luck. You could do your whole Tom Hardy lines at the end. That way you can just have your own little Tom Hardy. But we're going to move on to a little skill comp. So if you have a look all the way over at the firing range, we've got some Zeds lined up. I need you to get yourself a crossbow and some bolts out of the tan and orange truck. And meet me down at the shooting range.
Alright.
Smiley,
Meet you down.
we usually get Q to participate, but you can participate in this one. We need a fourth.
Ooh.
So crossbow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be a
we need
fourth.
someone that can actually shoot.
I'll be a fourth in your Bukaki. Let's go.
That's it. You can rain it down. Rain it.
That way, Q. Q, this way. Q, this way. That way.
Don't break your legs.
No. I see why he asked me to participate this week and not
Yeah,
you.
Q's a little off.
Look at you. You're all over the place.
He's a little drunk. Trucks are down here.
Yeah, that was a sick 360.
That was a 6360.
Fuck's this wooden shit.
What's this wooden shit? Hey, don't shoot yet. Don't shoot yet. Keep me intact. Keep me intact.
Oh, fuck you up.
If I can end up killing each other. That's grenade launchers. And I've got a crossbow.
They're in the tan truck over there.
Yeah, tan truck. If you need some more bolts, let me know.
Yeah, I need bolts. Or is there some in the other trucks? Or
You probably have to move the trucks.
you want me to move some of these trucks?
No,
Get some more bolts
You
out
won't
of
need
them,
to.
or what?
Yeah, you don't need to move them. Just kill them. Anyone got a gun? Gun? Mosin, preferably. They work the best.
I got my shotty.
Just
I
pump
can.
a couple of rounds into the gas tanks.
Oh, and the gas tanks?
Yeah,
Alright.
takes them out easy.
Yeah, right. Never knew that. Alright, I'm on it.
Yeah, I've only got explosive things and I got 4 bolts, but you'll need at least 6. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need to, you just...
Jesus.
Who
Epic,
needs
look
bolts?
out.
I've got some. Who needs some bolts?
Smiley
I've got
needs
an
some
extra 4
bolts.
that I don't need.
Oh yeah, you'll probably need
I'll,
about
I'll
6
go.
or 7. That's it, done. You just attack the fuel tank. Oh,
Yeah, there's some under me.
explosives.
So some under me, under the gilly, if anyone needs them.
Who needs some bolts has got some.
Thanks, mate.
Look at all these quantities. That's it. Not a respawn.
Oh yeah, if anyone's got any spare bolts, I'll take some. I'll take some spare bolts.
So, let's explain the game, the skill test. Crossbow. You need to line up at the little padded area. Little sandbanks, maybe pressed up against it. You'll all be given a number, 1, 2, 3, 4. It starts left-hand side 1, 2, 3, and the M1 being 4. And then you have to take all 6 of your zombies out, and it's first one to take them all out, I suppose. Get to the end. So we're going to put Smiley as number 1. So you've got to take...
I haven't got any bolts, so you're gonna have to.
Yeah,
you
I'll
guys gonna
give-
have to share your selfish
Yeah,
tricks.
I'll give you
it's over
some.
here.
I got some.
Oh,
Have
you
we
got some?
removed bolts from zombies yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
there as well.
I'll
Appreciate
go
ya.
round up the bolts
Thank
and
you.
shot them, bring them back.
Yeah, that's it. So, Smiley, you're number 1, so you take out this guy here on all of them.
All right.
Alright, so
Wait, what do you mean? That guy there on all of them? What does
yeah.
that mean?
So
What
this
does that
means,
mean?
see how there's 4 of them?
You're
That's
number
right.
1 on all.
Every row
Yeah.
has
Then-
4.
Yeah, in the
That's
other
right.
rows, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You're,
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I got it.
you're
okay.
number 1.
I got it.
Epic's number 2.
Hear that? I'm number 1.
Needs to be banned from
Andrew's
showtime
number
for
3.
show.
T-Bag's number 4. Alright, so everyone should be over here. And then as you kill your Z, you move along the sandbags until the very final one.
Is there a timer, boss?
There's no timer. It's first to kill
Just
to
whoever
kill
wants.
all your Zs right along the what do you call it. So I'm going to say ready, set, go, and then you can begin firing. Everyone ready?
All right, tell me when. Yeah,
Everyone got their aim?
yeah.
Yeah, when you're ready, Q.
Oh, we
That's
going?
it. Yeah, once you go, move on. Move on to the next one. Once you kill
Oh, what the fuck? Mine's
it.
faulty.
Mine's faulty. Just make sure you take out your one. Ooh.
Shock.
I took out an extra one.
Ooh. Let's shoot out here.
I can't tell if I need to shoot higher or not.
Oh no, he took him.
Zombie?
It took
Oh,
him and
whoa,
it did.
whoa.
It took
It
him
was
and did.
teabag. Yes.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
run out of bolts.
I ran a
can't
bolts.
anymore.
Oh, we need bolts.
I've run out of bolts.
Yeah. Q, we need some bolts.
Yeah, Q.
Can I use my Mosin?
No, he got it anyway.
You. I
Yeah,
win.
there we go.
Oh.
He had it anyway. Alright, so that makes our official winner, Mr. Teabag. That's it, then you can kill him. That's it. Last one was definitely... and it took it. And it took it. She still can't shoot it with a shotgun.
I thought she was lethal with that. All that talk for nothing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you are a dead man. You are a dead man.
She can't hear me. She can't hear me. She can't hear me.
Alright, we'll kick back to the fire. We'll actually go inside because it's raining. So, GG. Mr. Teabag for the win. Was close there. Thought Andrew was going to have it from Armageddon.
No.
He
Ran
missed.
out of bolts.
Yeah, he
That's an excuse.
missed 3 of
That's
them.
an excuse.
Missed 3 of them and ran out of bolts. Should have given him a smiley. She weren't using them anyway. I think Q killed her in the actual field.
She's still alive. I can finish it if you want.
It might be easier.
Someone had to
She's
die. I
getting
got
by a
shot.
snake.
You get shot, did
Realised I
you?
looked like a fucking zombie.
You get shot. It was close. It was definitely close. And we like to do that to our owners, not our owners, coders, and the players. We like to just test them, give them a run through.
I shoot Teabag.
But it was definitely close.
Best shoot teabag wins.
With a crossbow or M79, which.
Ninja Snipes, that's what we're all about, bud. That's what we're all about. Hopefully we can get some draw into Redacted itself or any of the servers we roll into. But I appreciate your feedback, bro.
You wait. You fucking wait.
I was
You're
just
so
helping
dead.
you. I was just helping you.
Yeah. Helping, schmelping. Now I have to wear my freshy clothes. Makes my boobs look
It's
small.
on camera. I don't even know what you're on about.
Did they kill you, did they?
Yeah,
Uh,
they did.
no.
Good job, peeps. Good job.
Someone told me to speed up the process of you getting back here.
You what? Ah!
So we just
Oh.
speed things up.
Now he's punching me in the tits. Trying to cop a feel. Ah!
Come on.
That's it. Fighting happens.
Time for tomfoolery later.
That's it. After we're done.
Oh, we're going inside.
Yeah, we're inside. We're
Yeah.
in the far room with the map.
She's up there trying to punch the fuck out of me.
That's what we want,
Don't look
Daisy.
at me. I'm
That's
in
what
my
we
civilian
want.
clothes.
Who's this freshie?
Definitely what we want. Of
Right.
course, second
Looks like
word
someone
is
shot her.
greedy.
Oh, I know.
With the
I know.
gold
Look at me. I
deagle.
look pathetic. I look terrible.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like gold
default. Ugh.
Default.
Freshie.
Stop! Look, he's all looking at me. Stop
That's
it.
Oh, I'm fancy.
Jay,
Look,
Jay.
I'm
You're
fancy.
uncomfortable.
I'm fancy. Where's your
So
cock gear?
judgy.
Don't even have your boots.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, where's my cock here? I know.
Did you
I know.
did you even grab a
Look,
gun?
Pretend I'm not here, okay? I'm just. No, look, it's fine. I don't need a gun.
Where's Andrew?
Stare
Where's
at
he?
the
Oh,
window.
he's over here.
I'm here.
Alright, well,
Yeah, keep an eye on that one. That's the one you gotta watch.
see, we're gonna get everyone in shot. Try to
Appreciate
anyway.
ya.
Alright,
I'll
let's
key
kick
this baby.
off with the questions. So the first hotfix dropped a few days ago. You found any difference with the service? And what's your thoughts on another one being dropped?
What hotfix?
Yeah, that's right. Apparently there was a hotfix that dropped a couple of days ago for the service. Must have been only a little one.
Oops.
But
I didn't even know one happened.
Nah, neither did I. I,
I didn't either. Yeah.
I saw a post about it from Twitter. So, well, there you go. That answers that question. No, there's no fucking difference. Your hotfix was for nothing, wasn't it? And that's the best way for it to be answered. Do
I
we
heard
say?
there's one coming around the 6th of July. 6th of July. I heard there's one coming.
Ooh. And what's that for? Just a
I would personally.
little touch up? Yeah, go.
No, I was just gonna say I'd personally love, rather than adding some stupid medieval helmets, that one of the updates, like 1.22, was actually a useful one that actually fixed shit for once. I feel like they need to look at the stability of half the stuff that they implement rather than just adding new things that don't do anything within the game. I know that's frustrating me at the moment.
Frustrating a lot of people, but the medieval ties in with the greedy peasant, so we're happy with that.
Very true.
I mean, to be fair, they did fix quite a lot of things. You know, like we get no more ADS bug.
Yep.
That was a big thing.
No more falling through the floor. Oh,
Yeah. So that they are fixing things slowly,
that's it.
but admittedly, they may fix 10 and then 20 other things come up.
Yeah,
It's like
that's right.
one step forward, 2 steps back.
It's like restoring an old car. You know, it takes time. You occasionally tinker it in the garage when you got spare time. Yeah, sure, you could drive it on the street, but it's not completely roadworthy. But yeah.
It's like in P3D items. It's like, why give us something that half works? Like, if you can't use it properly in editor and can't place it properly without a converter or correcting the wire value or the pitch and roll, even once using some of these good converters that people have done already, to change the names and such. If they're giving you that to use anyway, why have we then got to go through that hassle of converting it from another community mod that's available for us to use? Because let's face it, without builder items, these are just names in a file to us. We've got no access to see them or physically use them without editor and without the builder mod.
Yep.
But without that PC mod, what the devs have given us is shit useless.
Yeah,
Really.
I think they've
Like
I think
how
they've
we
used
did it
the
to
editor
get
as a
this.
crutch.
Yeah, exactly that. Knowing that Dabs and the likes of Don and that will pick up the slack where they don't.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely agree with that.
Not long to go. There's not long to go.
That's it. We're holding
Good
Q
morning,
up here.
sweetheart. Oh, sorry, guys.
No, good. Yeah, family first, bro. So speaking of the new, what do you call it? New builds with the environmental items are starting to emerge. Any of you guys using it? And what style are you going for? I've seen like enlarged trees and stuff like that. I've seen like dense forest. I've also
they look
seen
amazing.
yeah, I've also seen like a scattered, just little bits of trees here and there to enhance. The person who lives on Dayz, we'll ask him first, Mr. TBAG.
Well, I have done a lot with them, obviously with the PC builds and stuff that I've done. I've been converting a lot of it over the console, but I'll be honest with you, with the amount of issues. I mean, Don's tool's great, but even with that, to ease the process of it, having to correct, let's say, 100, 200 of the pitch and yaw on every single rock that I place within that build, it's not worth the pain of them hours for it.
Yeah.
Until the tool's implemented properly, it puts me off of wanting to use it. Like the same with the P3 trees and rocks. You can go up to a tree, cut one slice of bark off of it, walk away from it, and the tree will disappear. You can take one rock off of a massive mountain face, and then the whole rock wall will disappear. So
Oh, that sucks.
they're not even implemented properly. Like without kicking them down for it, they've half-assed it again.
Yep.
Yeah, it seems to be the MO of late is half-assing what they give us.
It looks good on the outside, but once you dig further into it and play around and testing different aspects of it with communities over a few weeks, and the cracks soon start to show.
Especially when
Yeah.
when it's stress
Comes down
tested.
to- Yeah, it comes down to what we were talking about a couple of podcasts ago. Whether do they not test the things that they're giving us thoroughly first?
No.
Yeah, in a community environment, not just in an official
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to drag him onto the show and give him a good ringing, eh?
If
Oh, yeah.
experimental's there,
Oh, please.
experimental's already there as a platform. We should be no different to PC and be able to choose to buy an experimental server to test this stuff prior to update, same as PC have the option to.
Yeah.
I
think-
don't understand why we don't, to be honest.
Now the platform's there, there's not really any excuse for why we shouldn't be able to.
I mean, you'd think that they'd be all for it, because then they're making more revenue.
Exactly that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a weird way that they, I suppose a small team that's not as organised and demanding as, say, like GDA or something like that, where they have a time schedule and stuff like that. They sort of just go, well, we're going to get to this point. And by the way, this update, we're releasing this. And, oh shit, yeah, we've decided to put all the medieval gear into it. What about you, Andrew? Are you moving into the environmental mods, or are you staying away from them until they sort it out?
Literally just, yeah, I'm the same with Teabag there. I don't trust anything until it's tested thoroughly. yeah, it's on my radar. I know it's there. But I'd like to see kind of a couple of weeks, couple of months what it's actually like. Stability, other people using it. I mean, I've got friends in other servers that I think he's coming on your podcast in a couple of weeks actually, from Wastelands.
Yep.
He's created
Shampoo.
forests on his server. Yeah. Really good friend. He used to play Armageddon back in the day. He's built forests on his server. But yeah, I'm just overly cautious about adding something in that isn't fully supported. Yeah, I just don't trust it fully enough to do that. Yeah, same with TBAG. I'd rather just wait and see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. What about you, Epic? Are you delving into the builds?
Not the new stuff which they've added in, as everyone said. Sort of they're not exactly 100%. So I'm staying away from them at the moment.
Yeah, so there you go, Dayz. Make sure you bring out, highly tested stuff, because the trust value between you and the community is suffering due to you just chucking out whatever.
Too reliant on the community to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like all the JSON file issue. Yeah, all the issues with having to change the scale to 0.9982. There was so many fixes because JSON files broke with the new update. People were falling through ramps and floors in buildings. That was a pain to. And I don't know if that's fixed. I've like temporary fixes out there that people have tried, but yeah, it's
once you get that expansion side,
trust. Yeah.
But yeah, it does. You've got to have that relationship with your gamers. I mean, the guys that code, the guys that pay for servers, they're the guys that are the ones that you need to help support. Get your ass out there and give them all the information. Let them know we're going to put out, trees and rocks. But guess what? They'll be not what you expect, which is you can't just place them in. We need some more time to do some tinkering with them to get it right. That's all they would need to say. And you'll get the coders out there going, I can fucking do it better than you. And they'll delve in and work their magic. But at least the majority know, who aren't in the Discords to, understand that this could be an issue for your server. You are putting it in your own risk.
Yeah.
With all these extra mods and all these, will the bar be set higher for community servers? Will it get to a stage where the whole map would need to be decorated and revamped to draw the player in? Is that the road we're heading down?
It'll get to the same point as PC, where it's server owners have struggled to define their own brand or their own server against all the different mods and versions of the map that will be available. It'll be so hard to try and stand out against an already established server brand, or as a new guy coming into it, it'll be even harder than what it is now to try and step through into it.
Yeah, that's definitely a good
I think that also. Yeah, I think that also links back to the community. I know, even from just 12 months, it seems that there's been, I don't know if you've all found this, it seems that there's been a big shift with the expectations of players as well. I know so many people that I see asking to join servers, we need custom bases, we need full builder trucks, we need this, we need that. I think it's obviously it's not wrong, there's nothing bad with having high expectations, but it's definitely seen a shift recently with what a lot of players are after from a server as well. I think that's been challenging to keep up with kind of player expectations as well. Like you said, TBAG, when you're trying to create an identity and everyone's just wanting custom bases, it's almost like fast forward a couple of months, is every server going to be the same? That's an overgrown server with custom bases and PvP zones and an RP kind of safe zone. It's is
it all going to blend together? And then you'll have
you've got to find the right balance of it for sure.
And that's why sometimes it is good.
That trap of trying to please them as well.
Yeah.
A lot of players will push and push and push. I want this, I want that. And, I mean, as a new server owner, it's easy to get caught in that trap of wanting to please everyone. Like Smiley was saying earlier, when she gets new people joining, they're asking her to change this and change that, and they're at the expectation that because they're playing your server, you've got to do it for them. But that's what sometimes you have to take a step back and think what works best for your community and your server, not just people pleasing, so to speak.
Yeah, because I think it goes back to what you were saying before about when people don't, some people don't know what server owners actually do in the background. And just asking for those changes because you think that, I mean, you can say that we're entitled to it, but at the end of the day, as owners, we pay the rent for the server, and we try. There's so many different opinions that you've got to think about. It's
a nightmare.
Yeah,
it's a nightmare. We're trying to conform to them.
The thing is, as a server owner and a modder, you guys are creating something that's in your mind's eye and what you guys enjoy to play on for your play style, and what captures your idea of what Dayz is. So for new players to come in and say, I want this and I want it like that and I want it like this, well, the new players need to understand that they're joining your server, not you're pandering your server to their needs,
Yeah, I think I'm all for like improvements though. Like I'd rather people speak up and just be like, you know what, this could be better or something, because if you overlook something. But complete changes, well, that's the thing. If you're changing stuff just particularly even if it's just one person, then you might fuck it up for the rest of them, so you've got to be careful what you choose, what to change and what not to change. Change your whole vibe.
Well, that's the thing. I also find that a lot of people will build a server for the player, gain the population, and then change the server for the owner. I see that quite often. They put out a good pitch. It appeals to a lot of people. They get a nice flood. The community starts taking off, and then they start to mould that player base, or try to mould that player base into something that they originally wanted, but knew wouldn't take off as big.
Yeah, right. So doing it reverse.
That's wrong too.
Yeah,
smart but wrong.
And what happens there is you discredit your name, because all of a sudden you were a high pop, deathmatch server. Now you're a PvE server.
Then your population dies and you become running around your server by yourself.
That's exactly right, and that's why sometimes you need to go in and find those low pop servers, as we were talking about earlier, and check them out, because that might be the server you like. It just doesn't have the population yet, and you might be the one that kicks off. You might be that extra number that turns it from low to medium.
The medium, I always say that to everyone.
Yeah, especially like if you get on there and you think, oh, this is good, then you bring a couple of friends on, and next minute, people are seeing it jump up, like you said, from low to medium, and then they jump on, and then it's just, snowballs from there. So definitely give them a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
stick around for a bit of time, give them a good run.
Give them a good run. Perfect example, last night we got on to 357 for a run. There was 3 of us on there. By the time we got off, there was like a half a server, 3/4 of a server, because it went from empty to low to medium and then popped up to high. Then everyone was pumping in.
Yeah.
Players have got to stay on the server for them to be populated. They can't all want to play a populated server, but all not want to be on the servers. It don't work both ways for them.
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
you know what? Actually,
Sorry,
go ahead.
A lot of people got to realise that a lot of it too is also time zones. Because, for example, like the Oasis, usually when I play the Oasis, it's almost dead, because they're mainly US and UK players, and they're all in bed when I'm awake playing, So that's a lot of a shame too. So a lot of the times I just can't be bothered anymore, because there's absolutely no interaction on that server when I'm awake, which is unfortunate because I love it.
Yeah, that's true. I reckon the Aussies have got it a bit harder. Because we want to game in the evenings.
I'd agree.
And
I'd agree.
There's hardly anyone on at that time.
And we also get the seasons
what else
too.
Say? Seasons, yeah. See, it's now our winter, so we're settling in, wanting to game, and the rest of the world's out enjoying their summer. It's like, yeah.
I said all the zombies are crawling at us. Does that mean any of us won't?
What?
They're all on the floor, like, crawling.
All the Zeds.
What zombies?
Yeah, you didn't kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck out there and
Yeah,
finish the
I know,
game.
Once we shot.
They're stuck in the ground. I actually humped one before I came back. Because he wouldn't. I just wanted to see if he'd move, but he didn't. I climbed on top of him and hit him in the butthole, and he still just sat there. He took it like a champ. Made a clip. I'll send it to you later so you can jerk off over it later.
That's it. As owners, do you guys play your servers?
Anywho.
And
Back in the room.
do you keep a low profile or do you make your presence known when you're playing your servers? I know Epic.
Ooh, good question.
You used to play quite often on the deathmatch, and we're happy to announce yourself out there. On the Creep Show, not as much.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know. I found my time was always quite limited to what I could play, so I could jump on a deathmatch quite quickly, have a good half an hour or an hour, and it would give me that much needed game time. But then on the Creep Show, then yeah, sort of it was literally very limited. There's more Discord time I'd spend on there. But look around at other servers, then I was incredibly limited time on any other server.
It definitely is hard when you're an owner to get the game or the thrill of the game. What about you, Andrew? Do you keep a low profile or do you kick the door open to your server and say, "Hey, everybody, I'm here"?
No, I keep a low profile. I'll always be in game chat. The only thing that you'd recognise is I'm the only one that wears the police armband on the server. So yeah, that's what. Yeah, I try and interact with players. I don't go up to them and say, "Oh, hi, I'm the owner." If I see like a fresher, yeah, I'll go up, help them. We'll go around, loot, kill some zombies. And it's only kind of afterwards that they realise, oh wait, it was the police armbands. Yeah, I try and keep almost like undercover boss in a way. Yeah, just to try to get feedback from being on the ground on the server. That's usually good as well. You know,
boots on
incorporate
ground.
a new file and you put a new file in and you go check it out, meet people, talk to them. I try and play as much as possible. But when I'm on, I'll keep a very low profile. And just put that armband on and that's it. And I'll just try and play and interact with as many people as possible. Yeah.
And just cruise around the server.
And then do you take him to your sex dungeon?
Yeah, it's at Riffy. It's in the ship. Yeah, you should see it sometime. Yeah,
I knew it.
I'll send you the invite later. Yeah.
Sweet.
She's in. You can read your gore porn stories in there.
Yes, tell me a bedtime story.
You'll be in my next journal entry. Don't worry. Next journal entry. Yeah.
What about you, T-Bag? Do you play your own servers? Do you play other servers? And if so, do you announce yourself, or are you on undercover?
When I play deathmatch servers, my ones, North East Airfield and that, I'm not really fussed about not announcing myself. I don't mind if they notice me. I don't tend to. I'm ignorant and I do ignore all of the invite requests and that I get from players when I'm on the servers. If I'm playing on the deathmatch servers, but full map servers, I don't play on any of my own.
Yeah.
So it's not for lack of time or love. I'll be honest, I can't be dealing with crap that you get. If you kill one person, then it's admin abuse and cheating and.
The drama that stipulates with it.
I do it out of the enjoyment of seeing people enjoy what I create and what I do as well. So if I can avoid the drama by not playing, I'd rather go and play other people's servers, see what other people are doing.
Yeah, nice.
I just enjoy managing it and creating it for them. So
like playing God.
Population-wise, yeah. yeah, population-wise, it could sit there empty as long as I'm having fun creating and doing what I enjoy doing.
No.
Oh yeah, facts.
And we
Yeah, I get that.
appreciate it. We
I get that.
appreciate it.
Yeah. The creating part is the fun part.
So, when you guys are actually, well, I've already heard the answer for Teabag. Teabags is murder. When you're actually on the server, what do you guys do when you play? But we've already answered that. Teabags is murder everybody. Andrew is investigate his players. What about you, Epic?
All the dungeon. All the dungeon. Yeah.
Or dungeon time.
Dungeon time.
Writing novels. Well, what about you, Epic?
It's called Dungeons and Andrew.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Very good. So, Mr. Epic, what do you do when you play these days?
If it's a full map, I literally just go full into it. Literally just start up from the bottom and work my way up and just try and build a base somewhere. You know, just take the game for its full course, really.
Oh, that must be a very interesting perspective, especially for being an owner for so long in the coding industry, just being able to sit and chill. And has it brought the thrill back?
Yeah. It does. It is. Like, I've literally spent the last couple of days on Hydro, which is TBAG's PC server. And it's like, it's nice just to go back into it as a regular player and just start from the bottom without having any help. You know, and basically just working my way up, looting, building.
Getting some cash on the trader.
Yeah.
Getting a fat, greedy peasant helicopter or sports car.
I haven't got the sports car yet. I have tried the helicopters. I did die a couple of times.
Oh, you haven't given Teabag a handy for a sweet vehicle yet?
No. That's later on.
On remake.
It's only a quick handy, so just note that.
He doesn't take long. It's a 5-second job. I mean, it's not that big a deal.
Just look at it and give it a wink.
Blow it.
That's it. Done. All over. One of the things.
You blow.
That's it. One of the things that I find, especially when coding my own servers and then playing it, I find that the server becomes easy because I know where everything is. Do you guys, as owners, find your servers become a little boring because you know where everything is because you've coded it?
100%.
Yeah,
definitely, in a sense.
Yeah, you just know where everything is. You know where the likely chance of, say, a blaze is going to spawn, or M4 or whatever, or where the other plate carriers are. Then it's like you do get bored because you know exactly where to look.
Yeah, I think as owners we lose that sense of discovery when we're playing our own servers.
Yeah.
See, the thing I've done for that is we've got things on Armageddon called the raids. So we've got 24/7 base damage, so we don't technically have like weekend raids anymore. So there's 6 in total, and at the end, it's like I think I mentioned before, it's like having dungeons. And when you get through, so we've got like one called the Swamp near Skalitze. You've got to, it's like a series of connected tunnels, and at the end, the 2 rewards are like the night vision scopes. I built a zoo a couple of weeks ago with bears in and different pens. If you get to the end of that, you've got like a camo mosing and like plate carriers. So that's how I try to, well, for the community as well that I've got, but also for myself, because I know that's there, but I've got to get to the end of
You've got to work
the raid, the end game. Yeah, you've got to work for it. Yeah, so that and like even the parkour, we've got 3 parkour challenges across the map, and if you do the first one, you get a green mosing. The second one's a green tundra, and the third one is basically like a full black kit with like an engraved colt, and you get like you get a cool like a challenge. You get like the Discord roles. You get, it's like the Angel of Death or something, and the community absolutely loves them. Because you can still find stuff in the world like with it, there's a chance that you can get the M4 at heli sites and stuff. But yeah, if you want to go for that like next level to really prove yourself, even myself, you've got to do either the free parkour or the raids that I've got for like your coloured weapon variants. I know that's helped me to play the server and have a bit more fun with it. Because I've got to get to the end of it myself, so it's
you've added challenges that have also challenged yourself in order to be able to get that fulfillment in the server. Very interesting. Very interesting.
So, have you made it known where these parkour areas are, or is it a secret? People have to find them.
No, there's there's a map. So yeah, I made a map. So the vague kind of location is there. Some of the, I think 2 of the raids are hidden. We had a shopping mall that I made. That was hidden. I just said it's a shopping mall somewhere. And the zoo was hidden as well. Well, people have found it now, obviously, but it was kind of between like Radio Zenit and Severograd, kind of that region. So yeah, some of them were hidden, but some were pinned on a map. So it added that sense of discovery. Especially when I brought one out, I didn't just tell people where it was straight away. It was, oh shit, there's another raid that's been put on the server. Oh, this time I can get a green Mosin. Oh yeah, I need to search for it first, and then I need to complete it. And replayability as well. So I've completely removed suppressors from Armageddon. I think there's a 1% chance that it can spawn on the gun, but if you want a suppressor, you've got to complete the raids. So it adds that replayability as well, that's what I've done, just kind of adding a different dynamic to the server. Especially with Armageddon being zombie survival, these zombie hordes that can spawn in cities that I've got in there. So you kind of end game is, although some people might say like, the M4, well actually it's the suppressors to go on the M4 that you only find at the raids, which adds that replayability as well. That was something key for me. I just don't want people to do absolutely everything on the server within the first day, and then just not do it again. It's and I think that's what we don't really have a high turnaround on the server. It's the people that play. They've played for hours and hours and hours, and that's what I do like. It's a close knit community. I think having that replayability for the custom things you put in is really key as well, which has helped us kind of maintain a low and kind of just below medium pop at the moment, considering we're only kind of 3 weeks old, about 3 weeks old now since bringing it back.
But replayability is good. That's what you want. I think that adds a whole.
I like that idea of. Sorry.
No, you
the
go.
idea of the raids and that actually sounds.
Yeah.
Sounds quite fun.
It's paid to my interest. I want to do the parkour.
Yes.
There you go.
It's the only way that I get kills, the parkour. I'm that bad at PvP. If you die by the parkour, I take it as a kill for me.
What, you kill yourself?
Oh, that's your kill. That's your kill, baby.
That's it.
Well, that's the first thing.
Beautiful virgin.
All right.
That's noob tubes away, boys.
That's it. Calm down. We've got one more question to go.
On there.
We're gonna do one more question, and then you can get your guns out and torment each other. We run a question called the Fresh Spawn question. Are Fresh Spawns new friends, or are they enemies? Do you befriend them or rob them? Oh shit, nades are going off. Just calm down. Oh fuck.
Too late. I shot. I'm sorry. I think I shot Andrew. Sorry, Andrew. I thought it was off.
That's it. I know.
Jesus Christ.
You can feel the PTSD that this causes at the end of each
Oh,
time,
there
eh?
we go.
Ah!
That's it. All right. That way no one can see. Now we can ask our question. Answer the question. Do you love freshies or not? Fuck. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be our podcast done and dusted.
Someone blew us up.
Big shout out to our guest today. Andrew from Armageddon. Epic, which is an absolute treasure for our community. And of course, TBAG, not only is he been our partnership with CDS and TGP for a very long time, but a very good friend of the Greedy Peasants. We appreciate everyone for coming out. Next week,
Finally,
we're going to be
finally fucking killed me.
a fit fight to the death to get the podcast. Next week, we're actually got our 20th podcast happening.
That was all Teabag's fault, just saying.
Yeah, I know. You always blame Teabag. Dirty Teabag.
Dirty fucking Teabag.
There you go, Teabag. So next week we've got a little different podcast running. So it's going to be the 20th. A lot of the community wanted me to come on and roll it. So what we're going to do, we're going to have our question time between myself, the co-hosts, and of course chat. So we'd like you guys to come in and give your opinion. Give your opinion, about the questions and run the questions through, and we're going to feedback your answers. We're going to be trekking through a bunker and checking out a bunker. So that's going to be a very interesting one. We'd like you to come and have a run through and have a chat. If you want to get on TPP server and beat up these people, 19 is the server password. If you look up TPP or Day Dot, you'll find it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for our podcast. That was absolutely wicked. I'd like to thank our guests. Of course, Andrew from Armageddon, Epic, and Teabag. Also, I'd like to thank our co-hosts. And they'll be shooting it out and killing each other for the next little while. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for the podcast.